Welcome back to another episode of Meat Fist here at the Eastern Echelon. We got Master Betty going up against Ripley in a one-on-one match here. Ripley bulldozing right into the balding one there. A normal singles match here. Everyone at the Eastern Echelon is looking real spry tonight. Look at that suplex. Tossing Master Betty there. Now Ripley just working on the thighs. Hitting him in the spandex. Ripley now lifting up Betty in a big clothesline. Gonna do it again. There it is. And a trio. A triple barrage of clotheslines. Now Ripley unloading. Master Betty, though, finding an opening, gets the counter. Ripley now trying to get away from the xenomorph. But Betty, he's bringing the rice buns and the tofu. And now he's got the apron. Whoop-ah! There it is, right on the head of Ripley. We're now prime side here. Ripley, though, gets the counter. Gonna toss Master Betty. The diamond-plated metal out there. Doesn't matter where you go at the Eastern Echelon. There's no soft surface. Ripley's got a hockey stick. Oh, beautiful counter from Ripley. Into a pin attempt here. She gets the one. That's all she's going to get. I mean, this is the master after all. Ripley goes for an attack there. Kick to the gut. And here comes Master Betty, but she counters out of it. Betty now on the ropes. Rebounding off, she goes for a grab, somehow misses. God, she cannot hit this Asian man. He gets the counter, misses the kick. God, Betty just can't get any momentum on his side here. Ripley's gonna put him in the corner. Betty, though, gets an opening. Kicks her right in the crotch. Goes for a lift onto that bony knee. That's why he wears that spandex, letting you know that he's packing. Betty now lifting, Ripley unloading with a combination of strikes. But Ripley once more just finds another opening, gets that counter, and just bitch slaps him. Betty's feeling that one. About to chop his big toe off. Oh my God, speaking of big toes, attacking the big toe of Ripley. But Ripley with a sneaky pin. Is she gonna pick it up? She only gets the two though. You gotta expect the unexpected with Ripley. She does whatever it takes to win. Look at that, grabbing him by the bald spot. That's a lot of surface area, and here comes the knee. Really working on that forehead. Oh, but Betty, God, just cannot find an opening. And he finally still can't get a land. Can't connect a hit. Oh, there it is, Ripley with the get the fuck off of me. Goes into a pin. God, just a wash of a match. Just a wash of a match. Betty getting annihilated in this opening match at the Eastern Echelon. Damn. Congratulations to Ripley here. I think Betty's win streak has finally come to an end here. Ripley, of all people, picking up a massive win against the Meat Fist champ. Welcome to the second match here in Meat Fist, the Eastern Echelon. We got the Russian Soldier and Steven Seagal in our first ever Bring Your Kid to Work match. Russian Soldier here, accompanied by Franz von Hammerstein. And Randy Parker there on the sides, accompanying Steven Seagal. They're going to be cheering on their accompanying fighters here. This match, you know, you can do whatever you want. Throw in weapons, insult the opponent, whatever it takes to win. And keep in mind, no one here is actually related. I'm very clear about that. Steven Seagal now with the Russian Soldier, tossing him to the ropes there, and a beautiful chop combination. And a jumping fat arm technique. I don't really know what else to call that one. Seagal now with the momentum here, but Russian Soldier countering out of that, going into a pin attempt this early. And he's already picking up a two. That's a good sign for Russia there. And he's now kicking on Seagal, the human beanbag. And here it comes. Big elbow. The Kloiman of the Pregniravicha. Oh, but he gets kicked instead. Seagal back up to his feet in record time, mind you. I don't know how he does that. Russian Soldier with the go behind. Tossing Seagal into the corner. Seagal now writhing in agony. Here comes Rush. So beautiful! Spinning, twirligig technique. Look at that energy. God, that's like a buffalo soaring into the atmosphere. You just don't see stuff like that. Seagal now going into an early pin. Only picks up the one there. Oh, but Seagal's getting a little hungry. He's getting a little hungry. Barely able to stand after that, but he lands the kick. And then he falls on the Russian Soldier. Soldier back up to his feet. Opening up, and a beautiful kick to the five chins. Oh, but he misses. Seagal now dodging, big counter, a high kick. Seagal now tossing the Russian into the corner. Just sock 'em bops him there. Franz is getting a great view of this torture session right now. Segal just working on the legs. Get the fuck up. Whoopa! Beautiful backbreaker from Segal there. Now I will say he's actually had a lot of momentum recently. A lot of energy. Especially in that prior war match, he was doing pretty damn good. So maybe, you know, maybe round 6 is the comeback for Steven Segal here. Oh, my God! The mid-air collision. What the hell is Segal doing? What is this technique? You blink and you miss it. The flying bison once more. Segal now with the drumstick kick, but the counter from the Russian soldier. Going straight into a pin attempt here. He picks up the 2. We got about a minute and a half left in this match. No clear victor quite yet. But I think the Russian soldier, I think he's looking to change that. And the Russian rocket! Ooh. God, Russia has deployed the nukes. Russia! The Soviet shuffle! Beautiful dance maneuver there from the Russian soldier. And he couldn't get the pin though. Wait a minute. I think Randy tossed in a rogue kendo stick there. I didn't even notice. Beautiful clothesline from a pixelated man, and here comes the knee. Kicks right to the glasses, and somehow they're still intact. He's got the Russian back scratcher now, just giving it to Segal, and then he trips. That's the last mistake you'll ever make. Russian soldier, here comes the ass. Oh God, this action. We got about 45 seconds, and a drumstick kick. Segal now just insulting the Russian soldier. Oh no, wait, no, Franz is insulting him. Distracting Segal. Using German tactics to his advantage to give him the edge in this match. Beautiful technique from the Russian soldier going into a pin. That may have gave him the edge. Germany and Russia winning this match. The Russian soldier coming out on top. There you have it. Beautiful match. Our first ever Bring Your Kid to Work match. And Russia claims more territory here at the Eastern Echelon. We are scooting right into the tag portions. Our final 2 teams, our starter teams here at Meat Fist Round 6. Big old duos here. Who we got? Oh shit. There they are. Aloy, excuse me, and Senua of the Clam Slammers. You're seeing it here at Meat Fist. Look at that shit. These were the former winners at the St. Valentine's Massacre event, if you recall. Aloy and Senua both won their match. They've had similar vibes since, similar feelings for each other. Hence the Clam Slammers there. They got their patented battle-ready shields there. These warring women are ready to go. But who are they going up against? You already know. You know who it is. It's the Double Barrel Champions. None other than the Ancient Aliens. Christ Almighty, they're here. They've invaded. There it is, Crypto and Giorgio of the Ancient Aliens. Crashing in to the ring here. Look at this energy from these two. We got Crypto. He's got the Martian Manhunter suit on. Giorgio. He's got the ancient Anunnaki hairstyle. Going Super Saiyan there. Look at that. I'm still surprised these two won. I'm still a little taken back by that one there. Going into this tag teams match here. Here we go. 2v2. Get it on. Going right into it. Here we go. Big kicks from the Clam Slammers there. Taking down the aliens. But you can't let your guard down around these two. You can't. You gotta unexpect the unexpected. Which I guess doesn't really do a whole lot for you. They're crafty, these two, these damn aliens. We got Senua now taking on Giorgio. Goes for a kick to the face, but Giorgio counters. Kicks him in the dick there. Senua now unloading. You know, ever since Ninja Theory went out of business here, the company went under, Microsoft being the old executioner there, it only made sense that the next place that they took Senua was Meat Fist. Look at that, she almost getting the 3 already. And you know what, we welcome Senua with open arms and open legs. Oh, beautiful side slam from Giorgio. Giorgio now taking on, look at that Anunnaki technique. Fucking styling on her. Going into a pin this early, there's no way he's gonna pick it up. No, that's what I thought. You know, we got another shout out to one of our sponsors. The sponsor of this episode today Aunt Gerda's Quilts and Foot Massage. Sewing memories and relieving foot pain since 1934. Let's get back into this match here. Here we got Crypto going up with another moonsault there. Senua just manhandling Giorgio. We got a pin attempt, but here comes Senua, going to break that. The Wild Woman now going for the flank onto the Martian. He's going to probe her. The anal probe's coming in hot. Here comes Giorgio with a beautiful knee technique. Some kind of Anunnaki flip jutsu. Look at that. And an Anunnaki ear whack on the side. You can't think straight. Not with Giorgio here. The amount of light reflecting off of that forehead. He tries to anal probe her. But Aloy coming in with the support. And a big kick. An old Martian kick. Senua. But Aloy now tossing the Martian. Here comes Giorgio. Doing a big old Anunnaki chop. Oh, and then a crotch bomb there from Crypto and a neck twist. The action is crazy here. We got a pin. Is he going to get it? No, he only gets the 2. Look at Aloy just manhandling the Martian. And the Aloy's arrow onto Giorgio. Going to pick up the win here. And she only picks up a 2. Got 2 minutes left. Speaking of 2. Oh, wait. There it is. The 0 Dawn from Aloy. Going into a pin for the win. Giorgio's down. Big defense. Oh, but that still wasn't enough. Keep in mind, these are the current champs, the double barrel champs. God, beating some sense into you. Giorgio now just dragging Senua by her hair there. The Anunnaki, they do not forgive. Beautiful rope-assisted neck twist. What is that? The Anunnaki roll. God, Giorgio, look at this technique. He's a surprisingly limber man. Big smash technique from Giorgio. God, gonna try another Anunnaki chop. But Senua with a beautiful bulldog maneuver. We got a minute left in this match. A double knee smash from Senua. And a big old kick, knocking the daylights out of Giorgio there. Put the Martian Manhunter back on their feet. Another Anunnaki roll. Crypto coming in with the assist. Beautiful. Wait, the Uranus into a pin for the win. Oh, and he doesn't get it. But here comes the asteroid maneuver from Crypto, and it failed. It was off course. And the lunar lander onto Senua, and Giorgio phoning home. Just putting some stank on it. And there it is. The champs pick up the win. The ancient aliens. There you have it. God, what did I tell you? You can't let your guard down around these two. You just can't. The Anunnaki have predicted another win for the ancient aliens. It's time for another big old cat fight here. We got Amelia Earhart going up against Franz Stalin of the Purple Cobras dodgeball team there. Look at that. He didn't dodge that. A regular old 1v1 matchup here with the 5 minutes on the clock there. Here comes Fran. Oh, Jesus Christ. Beautiful acrobatics from Amelia. That big old moon flip there. Not wasting any time. Taking flight here on Fran there. Tossing Fran to the ropes. She ducks under. Look at this. Man, you want to talk about being limber. Amelia's got you covered. She just needs to win. She needs to do that as well, but Amelia's trying. She's trying her damnedest, working on the back of Fran here. Fran Stalin now just taking a big old punch right to the unibrow. Probably the most defensive spot on Fran. I don't know if that was a good idea. Still working on the unibrow. You know, maybe there's something I'm just not seeing. But Amelia's seeing the steel floor there. Crashing once more, but she gets the counter. And a beautiful wall kick. God, just giving it to Fran Stalin. What a big counter from Fran the man Stalin. Now she's, oh no, the unibrow crusher. Right onto the goggles. Cracking the lens. Fran now, the gorilla is angry. Tossing Amelia there. It's a very high-octane match. Welcome to Meat Fist. Fran's done playing around. She gets the Canadian back scratcher and just bops her right on the nose. Goes into a pin. She only picks up a 2 there. We got about 3 minutes left in this match here. Fran's looking for it. Mole and all. And here comes the dodge. This. Ooh. Dodgeball's finest going into a pin here. And once more only getting a 2. Amelia's trying her damnedest to not lose. Back on her feet there. Fran misses the grab. I don't know what the hell Amelia was thinking there. Just being punished for her poor life decisions. And using her head there as a weapon. Looks like Amelia's going for another flight. On a big clothesline. Taking down Fran Stallon. Oh, there it is. The vaginal crusher. From high up in the atmosphere, but Fran Stallon getting the counter there. Now she's just working on the arms, working on the leet fingies, crushing to the bone. That's what Romania is known for. And a big knee to the face of Amelia. God, the tables have turned. Amelia's lost her momentum, but a double knee smash to the unibrow. She's looking to fly in another crash. Oh, that's what she does best. And now, Fran Stallon's exploiting that weakness. God, you better design your planes better, motherfucker. Here comes Fran. Who needs planes when you got volleyball? Or excuse me, dodgeball. Oh, God. She's about to sock and bop him. There it is, right to the face. God, just showing off now. Got a minute left on the clock here. Amelia's going to roll out. Fran now goes for a punch to the face. Into a go-behind, lifting her up. And just fucking flapjacks her right on the plate there. Fran goading her opponent. And here comes the dodge this. And she knocks out Amelia, taking her life, claiming another victim in the game of dodgeball. God, Amelia just can't get away. Gotta watch out for that mole there. And Romania's looking spry, looking strong tonight. Welcome to our final match here at the Eastern Echelon. We got the big old main event, steel cage. That's right, we got the steel cage here. And we got Captain Picard going up against Albert Wesker. Anything goes here in the cage. What do we got here? Wesker lifting up the captain. That'd have been the shot. Fireman's carrying, just side slams him there. Giving him the old umbrella guarantee. Picard now working on the hands of Wesker. Wesker counters out of it, back up to his feet there. The captain, back in control, controlling the ship. Now just kneeing him in the ear there. The captain now stalking his prey, working on the arms of Wesker. Get the fuck up, motherfucker. Here comes Wesker with a clothesline. He's not going to take it, not from the captain. You know, oddly enough, both of these two individuals are captains in their own right. There's actually a lot about Wesker I'm not aware of, but you know, he has a pretty prominent role in Umbrella. What was that technique? The captain doing some kind of, I don't know, he kind of beamed him up there midway. Very unusual. And wait, Wesker with a sneaky pin. He only picks up a 1. The captain now going into a go behind, slams him on his tailbone. Wait, he goes into a submission hold, wrenching on the neck there. But Wesker cracks the code and gets out of the hold. Now he's going to punch this old man right in the temple. Picard, though, back up to his feet very fast. Oh, very fast indeed. He's going Mach 5. Going plaid on this bitch. Oh, but Wesker's not having it. Wesker now kicking the old man in the side there, working on the legs. But Captain Picard back up to his feet in no time. Now he's working on the legs there. Oh, God. Star Command's contacting me. He's going into a pin. He only picks up the 1. Are you kidding me? Son of a bitch. Bullshit. Now he's going to toss Wesker into the corner. And he tries something, but Wesker counters back. But the captain with the Earl Grey elbows. Bam! There it is. Straight from the Enterprise. Goes into the pin. Looking to pick up a win here. And he picks it up. Captain Picard getting his first ever official win here at Meat Fist. There it is. Earl Grey all around. You know you want some, and the captain's providing it. Picard, you've done it. God bless. You thought we were over. You thought this episode was over and done. Well, you're wrong. We're going right into the juniors portion of Meat Fist. That's right here at St. Joseph's Middle School. We got ourselves a triple threat juniors match over the top rope. Last one staying in the ring is going to take home the gold here. We got Anne Frank just giving everyone the finger there. Tiny Tina performing that beautiful neck twist on Charlie Brown. And here we go. Let's get into it. Here comes Charlie Brown. About to crush some peanuts. Beautiful counter from Charlie Brown. Just taking the neck of Tiny Tina. Tina now working on Anne Frank with a beautiful reversed uppercut. And just sees it coming. Headbutting Charlie Brown 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. There it is. Tina now tossing Anne Frank into the corner. Trying to take her out. Tina sees the threat, especially after that last match they were fighting in. She knows better. She's seen what Anne Frank can do. You watch the replay. You know, the kids are caught up. They know all about that shit. Beautiful face buster. Anne Frank there. Looks like Anne Frank going to get out of that hold from Tina. Here comes Charlie. Welcome to Browntown. Oh, but Anne Frank with the counter. Frank now lifting up Tina. What is this maneuver? Some kind of backpack crusher. Look at that. Anne Frank. It's just on point. Beautiful bitch slaps and a big old drop kick from Tiny Tina. A big kick from a tiny girl. Here comes Charlie Brown. He's had enough of it. He's sick of being ignored. But Tiny Tina rolls up into a counter. Shuts that shit down. Another suplex from Anne Frank there. God, the gut punches from Charlie Brown. What is this? A gator roll. Wait, a modified gator roll. Wait a minute. Lifting Charlie Brown up. And a big side toss from Tiny Tina. God, very unexpected. Anne Frank now trying to get rid of Tiny Tina. She sees the energy, the momentum coming from this girl. She's trying to take out the threat there. Charlie Brown just watching. Waiting for his moment to strike, but it looks like he's got Anne Frank now on the ropes. Trying to take down the junior champ. Is he going to get it, though? Is he going to get it? Wait, Tina coming Tina coming in for the assist. And there it is. Anne Frank goes back to the attic. She's going back into hiding. And now it's Charlie Brown versus Tiny Tina. One-on-one match. Here comes Charlie Brown with the clothesline. Just punching her right in the ear. And a headbutt right to the stomach. God, that's got to hurt, especially with that nose there from Charlie Brown. Just elbowing Tiny Tina right in the face there. Goes for the go behind. And just tosses Tina. Here comes Charlie Brown. And a leg drop. He's about to give you the Christmas special. Oh, but the counter. Oh, he just takes down Charlie Brown with one clothesline. Tiny Tina. Very impressive win. Tina coming out of nowhere here. Yeah, you ain't done, Jerome. Get back in there. That's a victory for Tina. Picking up the win here. Very impressive. We're sliding right into the final match of this episode of Meet This here at St. Joseph's Middle School in the juniors division. We got Ed, Turbo Kid, and of course the Feral Kid facing off in this triple table elimination match. The first one to go through the cafeteria table is going to lose. So if you can pull that off, you're going to win this match. What the hell was that? Turbo Kid he had amnesia there for a second. I don't know what that was about. Ed, though, taking advantage, going in for the go behind. Just a big clothesline to the neck. What's going on here? Turbo Kid now in the clutches of this lion here. Beautiful arm drag. God, now Ed's trying to capitalize on it. Turbo Kid's had enough. Being sick of being tossed around. And a clothesline taking down the Feral Kid. Turbo Kid now with Ed there. They're going to double team him. But Ed with the coconut crusher. Look at that shit. Welcome to the cul-de-sac. You're getting the jawbreaker. Good. Feral Kid, though. 2 kids with 1 stone there from the Feral Kid. Very impressive stuff. Feral Kid now taking down Turbo Kid. Ed outside there. I think he saw a bug or something on the floor. I don't know what that was. The Feral Kid biting the fingers of Turbo Kid. God, just taking that clothesline from Ed. Jiminy Christmas. You gotta give it to the Feral Kid. He's pretty durable. Wait a minute, we got our first table here. Turbo Kid has set up a 3rd table there. Ed, though, taking a table. He's going to put it right there in the bounce house. God, just a big fist there. A little fuzzy fist from the Turbo Kid. Or, excuse me, the Feral Kid. I always get those two mixed up. Ed, though, going with the flipping flapjack slam. God, Turbo Kid gets up immediately, though. He's going to capitalize on it, dragging Ed to the corner there. Busts him. Got the strawberry jam this early. How do you like your chunky puffs, Ed? A little bit of strawberry there. Turbo Kid now priming up, going for a teabagging maneuver. Oh! God, just like in the COD lobbies back in the day. Turbo Kid's a gamer. He knows. Feral Kid now. Oh, God. We have 3 tables in the bounce house right now. God, everything's in stock here. We're gonna have no tables to eat lunch on at this rate. Oh, the gravy plex on to Feral Kid there. Ed, not playing games. Wait a minute. But Ed's in dire straits. Turbo Kid's looking to take him out. And he does. Ed has been eliminated. Wow. It's just Turbo Kid and the Feral Kid. One kid full of instinct. The other kid full of innovation and science. Who will win? Turbo Kid now with the Feral Kid, but the Feral Kid hits him right in his body armor there. Just tossing Turbo Kid out. God, Feral Kid's going crazy now. Feral Kid is just a real menace. That's what I'm saying, man. He's always been a strong fighter. Got the strength of a damn chimpanzee. God, Feral Kid now just giving it to him. Got him on the ropes there. And a rope choke. Taking him prime side once more. Feral Kid looking to jump, but he misses. Giving Turbo Kid an opening here. And he's going to take advantage of it and flapjacks him right on the mat there. It's our final 2 combatants. It looks like Turbo Kid's going to show him how it's done. He's going to show him how to do a double axe handle. There it is. Turbo Kid now retaliating, unloading on him, and a big headshot there. Always using the brim of his hat there. It's a lethal weapon. God, look at the Feral Kid rolling in agony there. And here comes Turbo Kid. Here comes Turbo Kid taking down the feral monster. God, look at the tables over there. We're in no man's land over here. You know what? That's what these 2 kids are used to. They're used to surviving in the wasteland. The fuzzy fist from the Feral Kid. About disintegrated his armor with that one, but you try something there. A big dodge from the Turbo Kid. But he just tosses him near the tables there, looking to take him out. Wait a minute, the Feral Kid now using the bounce house as a weapon. Extra cushion. Oh, my God, there it is. There it is. Feral Kid once more. Giving him the old boomerang technique. A lethal weapon. Feral Kid now, he's going to have to get him on the table. This is an objective match type. It doesn't matter how much you pummel your opponent, you got to put him to the wood. It looks like Turbo Kid realized that, but Feral Kid's just not giving him an inch. Beautiful thigh toss maneuver there. That's the old spider monkey flip. He's sizing him up. He's sizing him up, looking to take his fucking head off. Turbo Kid now in dire straits in the corner. Here comes the Feral Kid with him. There it is. That's the old sugar glider. Oh, wait, no. This is the sugar glider. Beautiful technique from the Feral Kid. Gliding on through. He ain't done flipping. God, he's just showing off now. Just displaying his inhuman strength. He's setting up a table now. God, what does Turbo Kid got to do to win this match? Well, he's got to put him through the table. But the Feral Kid's just not letting him have it. He misses the fuzzy fist. He clips him with it. Oh, God. Both the kids now prime side, running around the tables. Here comes the Turbo Kid with the flanking maneuver. He's done being the Feral Kid's punching bag. He's got him on the old twirly gig there, and he just flaps him down on his back. And going for the woodpecker technique. Now he's starting to employ some feral attacks of his own. You know, the Feral Kid sees how effective it is. Feral Kid now with the advantage here. Trying to whittle him down just a little bit here. Tossing right into the steps there. The old diamond-plated steps. Now Turbo Kid still has a chance to win this, but it's going to be hard. The Feral Kid, he's a hard thing to handle there. Like trying to manhandle a damn spider monkey. It's just not going to happen. We're out here on the hardwood floor. Feral Kid with the go behind and hitting another boomerang. There it is. God, now he's just unloaded. He could have easily won this match hours ago, but he's just not letting Turbo Kid have it. Look at that, about to snap it. Turbo Kid has tapped. God, everyone at the 4th grade class is just having a blast here. No, but Turbo Kid with the brass knuckles. He's done playing games. Welcome to the modern era. Wait a minute. What is that? That's the gnome stick. Hitting him with the gnome stick and all. Wait, Feral Kid might get it. Beautiful side slam. It's just a grudge match here on the hardwood floor. And a clothesline taking down the Feral Kid. My God, Michael. Can you believe what you see? Look at that. Turbo Kid has had enough of this shit. He's sick of it. And now he's unloading all of his pain and aggression onto the Feral Kid. There it is. The brim hat technique. Onto the back of the neck. And now Turbo Kid unloading with a combination of strikes and a DDT onto the hardwood floor there. The old basketball court here. Look at that. The Feral Kid is sick of it. He's had enough and now he's just tossing. This is just a grudge match at this point. They don't care about the objective. They don't care about winning. They just want to murder their opponent here. And the Turbo Kid now tossing him right into the bounce house. Honestly, the safest place to be fighting. Got a lot of cushion in there. You got to get the table. You got to get the table though, Turbo Kid. Look at that. He's insulting the feral monster. And here he comes. Goes for the grab. He ain't done. The eyes, throat, and groin. There it is. Right to the grapefruit. The old coconut crusher. And it looks like the Turbo Kid's looking to end this match. Getting the table once and for all. And he dodges it. The Feral Kid has gotten the momentum. Or excuse me, the Turbo Kid. One way, at least a kid is. Wait a minute. The boomerang. Taking down Turbo Kid. And it looks like the Feral Kid has had enough. He's done playing with his food. And now he's about to devour the Turbo Kid. There it is. He's going to put him on the table, looking to win this match. There it is. The Feral Kid lifting him up into a suplex. And he put him on the table. Feral Kid winning another match. Taking home the gold. Getting the victory lap. Look at that. You cannot contain this child. No prison, no cage can hold this monster of a kid. Oh God, welcome to Meat Fist. We'll see you next episode.